So, y'all, tonight we gonna be talking about this black cop, 3Ks. Don't get this shit fucked up in Atlanta, and whether or not he used excessive force, whether it was justified or not. We gonna watch the entire clip and break the shit down. Now, I want everybody to go ahead and get they serious. This is some serious shit. We gonna be breaking down tonight. We're going to talk about this through the whole clip, not just a little minute that people were sending around. We're going to do the whole, it's about 10 minutes of the clip that we're going to break down. I'm going to give people time to get in here. Y'all hit that like button on your way in. Share, subscribe, do all that hot shit. Y'all know how we do it over here. I'm not giving folk a lot of time to get in here. We're going to get it in early.
Prisoners of Azkaban, thinking of a master plan. Images of plans about your muscle bad, dapper dan. Clap your hands, whether you in Patterson or Pakistan. Richard Wright, black boy that grew to a blacker man. Early African or European, which was more supreme. The visions vary, this shit is scary, inform your team. My dignitary consigliere is more redeemed. My skin tone is your regime. I'm a war machine. Sinner who's casting on the stove. He can manage, but with the home team advantage. Most people don't see the damage. Guess I don't need a bandage if we plan to be companions. Controllers from the handlers, we mimic and speak in Spanish. We vanish like Atlantis, come to find out they've been banished before me. For the cameras and abandoning their manners for lies that intertwine like the violet vine. I threw the rhyme book straight into the fire this time. I'm thinking, sometimes we get real dangerous, y'all.
I'm going to give folk about 2-3 more minutes, y'all. And then we in.
I was proven effective by clinical tests for living many lives, dying identical deaths. I thought, why? How could this have ever been if I'm blessed? Then I had a talk with God that was interview West. He said, read as near as the west and far as the east. There's a warrant for your arrest by the karma police. The Dharma was deep. I thought it was too dark to defeat, but made it here to tell a story by the chalk of my teeth. I'm a survivor, a thriver, a husband and a father. I rise with every morning and starving another saga. Empire Mars, fear of God, Opal and Giaga. Fever to either Larissa and Stance or La Raza. I met the monster on the rooftop of the plaza. The teleprompter said it's still an Oscar to conquer. My witch doctor asked me what's blocking my chakra. I told him it was probably caffeine, chronic, and vodka. I need a word, but a sponsor that won't be heard at a concert. I cried so many crocodile tears, my eyes hurt as I approach the altar of another convert. If you could read my mind, you heed the signs first. Anger, keep out danger. Keep out danger. Wind at my face, down at my heels. At the end, I'm winning this race. Only thinking I chill with children. Don't ever try to stagnate the magnate. When it's money on the line, never make the bag wait. I just add weight to the bag until the bag break. That holy swag make the cash get the gas face. In the first place, I got no motherfucker business coming in last place. My birthplace taught me not to stop. I'm more advanced than my classmates. I came into the game on a fast break and I'm gang like really bad things. The protagonist and I navigate in the same slang that clearly has
Okay.
stop. If I don't work, then I won't eat. Time keeps running like a river, it don't see.
Okay. First and foremost, shout out to Team Rob. Y'all already know what the fuck it is. Black first, second, and third. Now listen, y'all. People had been sending me this for at least, almost a week. They've been sending it to me. I ain't been able to say too much about it. I saw a little clip of it, and then I heard it was more, and then I went and watched that. And then people that were sending it to me initially, they were like, Rob, look at this motherfucking coon ass cop roughing up this black woman. And at that time, all I saw was a little clip. Again, we're going to watch this here. We're going to watch about 10 minutes of this. I'm going to break it down as we go along here. And from the clip I saw, I was like, what the fuck? This is why I can't stand these bitch ass black cops. 3Ks don't get this shit fucked up. It does not change because they are black. This is why I can't stand these hoe ass niggas. I don't agree when people say we need more of them and that'll make everything better. And I don't believe in none of that. To be fair to the cops, 3Ks don't get this shit fucked up. I understand. The aspect of their job is to run towards danger, would be danger, where most people gonna be trying to get the fuck up out of there, unless it's a loved one. Cops are assigned to, police are assigned to go, out here and help strangers, put their life on the line for strangers, same as firefighters. I understand the job itself and what it's supposed to be. But that does not make me fuck with cops in any type of way whatsoever, because I understand them to be the foot soldiers of cave so-called supremacy. I understand them to be these people. I talk to these people. They never being able to tell me nothing that make what they do make full sense outside of saving lives and putting would-be criminals and who they deem criminal in prisons, in jails, and things of that nature. When you break it down from a systematic perspective, they don't never make sense to me. They always feel like they righteous. They always feel like they are above and beyond everybody else that's walking on the earth. I disagree. And I disagree to the effect that I know what the bottom line is. I understand you running towards danger. Most people wouldn't do that. They're going to be trying to get the fuck up out of there if it ain't their family. I get it from that perspective, but I know what the bottom line is. I know what you're here to do. And I know if they tell you do something to me, you going to do it. I feel the same way about the cops. 3Ks don't get this shit fucked up. Same way I feel about the military. If they tell you to do it to me, you gonna do it because you follow orders. Regardless of who giving them, regardless how fucked up it is, you follow orders. And you can't have real conversations with them about the system as it were and the part they play in that system. Because then they're gonna start deflecting and run all around and making excuses and just gaslighting the shit out of you like they necessary and they have to do what they gotta, what they doing out here, and that's the only way this shit can really work. That's the only way justice, so-called justice, can be served, is if they doing what they doing. All these corrupt, crooked motherfuckers, I don't fuck with them regardless. When I saw this clip, I say, that's fucked up. The little clip I saw was about 30 some odd, maybe a minute long, and you see a black woman getting roughed up. But we're going to play this shit from the beginning. I'm going to share the screen. Y'all, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all here tonight. Y'all might not fuck with me, but I'm gonna keep it all the way real with y'all as we go through here and talk about this shit. As I'm looking at the chat, some people saying y'all need to hit that like button. Hit the. I mean, come on. I mean, it don't take you nothing to hit that like button for me real quick. Y'all know how we get it in over here. And ain't many people on. I would say nobody, but I don't know everybody. But motherfuckers ain't getting it in like we get it in over here. On here, they're not doing that. Okay, y'all, listen. Now I'm gonna lay a little bit of the backdrop for you. Two black folk at a park. A black cop comes up, 3Ks, don't get that shit fucked up. Black cop comes up, sees them at the park. I'm imagining the brother probably in there getting topped off. I don't want to make assumptions, but I know if I'm sitting in a park at night, chilling, I'm getting, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know if that's just me. And I ain't been in sitting no parking no car since I was a young man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not something that grown folk is doing out here like that. But these two in a park, cop done ran up on them. He might have been out there getting topped off. They could have just been chilling talking. I don't know. I'm making assumptions because I don't know that part, but I know that they were sitting at a park out in Georgia, out in Atlanta, Georgia. Okay. I know what I would have been doing. You can fill in whatever activity you would have been doing here at the park at night. You can do whatever you got to do with what you would have been doing out there. All right. Y'all, look. And he's giving him a citation for this because apparently in Atlanta, you got to get up out of there at a certain time. You can't just be out there, you can't just be out there. Regardless of what you're doing, you can't be out there. The ticket isn't for indecent exposure, which is what it's called if you getting top and they catch you doing some shit like that. It's indecent exposure. It wasn't for that, so maybe they won't doing that. Maybe they was about to do that. I know I'm not sitting out there just chilling. I know I'm trying to get something happening in this motherfucker. We didn't just pull off for no reason. That ain't what happened. Maybe I couldn't do it. I was driving, and I don't know whether y'all ever been in a situation where you driving, a woman get a little frisky on you. It can cause you to, be all on the side of the road and in the guardrail, and shit can cause problems if you're trying to get some shit going while you're driving. So maybe she told him to pull over. Just pull over here real quick. I can't wait. So, I don't know. I don't know the situation. But we gonna play this shit, y'all. And listen, listen, we gonna be serious about this shit, okay? We gotta be serious. We gotta look at this thing from everybody's perspective, okay? Here we go.
Sir, like I explained to you, you can't be in the park at night. Everyone was just receiving a simple ticket stating that he was in the park at night. Okay. What am I signing up with?
Now he basically telling this black man, look, you can't be in the park at night. It is what it is. Y'all got caught. I'm giving you a citation. Does that make this black cop 3Ks don't get this shit fucked up? Does that make him a hoe ass, petty ass nigga? Yes. Yes. It already he dealing with petty time. And I don't know, in a lot of these places with these cops, they have these quotas they have to meet, whether it's writing citations, whether it's filling prisons up, they have these quotas. You try to talk to them about these quotas, they'll act like they don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. They don't even understand it. This is why I don't fuck with them, because you can't have a real conversation with these people. You can't. It's about like you trying to talk to a Christian or some shit. Like, you can't have a real conversation with them because they gonna act like they don't even know what the fuck you talking about. I know you have a quota you gotta hit, bro. I know you do. I know you do, and it's fucked up. He could have been like, yo, y'all get the fuck out of here, man. And just he could have let it go. But this is Officer Petty. This Officer Petty. So we understand that automatically this black cop is a petty ass, hoe ass nigga. I'm not, it just is what it is. He did not have to give him a whole full blown citation. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. You could have just told him to leave. And if they wouldn't have left, then fine, But okay. Now we already see what we dealing with early. And he's trying to explain it to this black man. Let me turn this up a little bit more. Make sure y'all can hear it good. He's trying to explain this to this black man. This is why you getting this citation.
Is it a charge anymore, or is it just a ticket?
He's telling him to sign it. Sign it, my nigga. Look how he looking at it. Look at his face.
I have to sign it. You cannot sign and go to jail for it.
Now, immediately, no, you don't have to sign it, my nigga. You don't have to sign it. He said, like, Officer Petty, do I gotta sign this? He like, well, you don't got to. But if you don't, you're gonna you gonna get your ass locked up tonight. Your ass is gonna be one of them pictures that the people see, that the mug shots and shit for every day of the week. You're gonna be in that bitch over not signing this motherfucker. Now, I've been in situations where I've gotten tickets and I didn't have to sign anything. So I don't know the rule of signing. I'd have put Daffy Duck on that bitch. I don't know that it even matters that you sign it. I think that's a part of some power trip, because once you got my license, you put my name in the system, it's in the system. This is so-called 2022. I mean, you're in the system, you got the internet, the shit's in there. I don't know. I guess the signing gives the acknowledgement that you got the ticket or whatever, but like, bro, like get the fuck out of here with this bullshit. I'd have put Daffy Duck on that bitch and kept it moving. Daffy Duck. But he don't want to sign. You can tell by looking at his face, like, man, get the fuck out of here with this bullshit. Like, you trying to sneak a charge in. That's why he asked me, is this a charge or something? Like, nigga. But he signs it. He signs it. Gave him a copy. Said, do you got any questions? And that man said, it is what it is. Because at that point, you done signed it. You got the citation. It is what it is. They ain't from around these parts. They're not from around here. I forget exactly where he go. I think they're going to say where he from. I think they're from another state. I seen somebody commented that they're from another state. But it is what it is. That's what he said. He done signed it. He said it is what it is. All right? He may be thinking it's over now. Like, it's cool. We're going to get up out of here now. Go watch this.
Can you come here, man? All right, so you're going to receive a ticket for being in the park.
And this is the black woman that everybody was saying that, you know, look at what he did to her. But we're going to show how he got there.
All right. Just need to sign right on the X.
But because didn't you say we were out of town, so we wouldn't have known that?
Valid point. Hey, we out of town. You said yourself we not from here. You see the license. You know, we from out of town. You got our IDs. We from out of town. We didn't know that we couldn't be at the park after a certain time. If he wasn't Officer Petty, he could have been understanding. This is why I say, y'all can, that black cop shit, that don't mean anything. That don't mean shit to me. I'll say, I'm going to take that back, because we're going to talk about where it matters here in a little while. It may have played a part in it, but he didn't. I mean, to me, at this point, you see that from out of town. You understand they may not have known that. You got to look in your mind and think back how many times a woman done told you, hey, you know, I'm trying to do a little something. Just pull off somewhere real quick. You have some understanding. This is why I couldn't be a cop. I'm not petty enough. I'm not petty enough to be a cop. I wouldn't give no fucks. I would miss my quotas every month. I get fired immediately. I wouldn't be worth a damn as a cop. It's so much shit I don't give a fuck about. Oh my God. There is so much shit that I don't care about. I'm not writing tickets for people in the park. I see they ain't doing shit. I'm not doing it. They from out of town. They probably didn't know that shit. Okay, well, I'm going to let y'all go with a warning this time. But we dealing with Officer motherfucking Petty. And when you dealing with Officer Petties, because there's plenty of them out here, They be extra sometimes. They be extra as fuck. Now let this happen. Man, listen. Let that have been a cave woman and a cave man. Betty would have let him go. Oh, y'all not from around here. Have a nice day, sir. Betty he'd have been on some shit like that.
Yeah, but that's not a valid reason why.
That is a valid reason.
Now, what's your back?
745.
Now what? Now here's her first. Here's what things start to go downhill for me right here. Here's what things start to trickle downhill from here. It begins to snowball from here. Outside of the actions of Officer Petty, hoe ass, bitch ass nigga, cop, 3Ks. Outside of him, she walks back to the vehicle. Now, I'm not a hoe ass nigga. Okay, I'm not a bitch ass nigga. A lot of people say when they see cops, their hearts beat fast or they get nervous. I do not. I don't feel that way. I'm not going to lie to you and tell you I didn't used to. I have felt that way in my life because of all the things I had seen in my life. I was carrying around fear. I carried that fear, especially as a black boy, which again, they're not going to look at you as a black boy, as a black man. You a man as soon as you 9 years old in this world. I'm not a hoe ass nigga. I'm not scared of the cops. My heart don't start beating fast. Either they're gonna write me a ticket or they not. That's all that comes in my mind. If they take my motherfucking life, they're gonna take my life. But I will not be a hoe nigga for them. But let me tell you what I wouldn't do. Period. At no point is turn around knowing that how they get busy sometimes. Knowing this, and she may have felt discomfort because he is a black cop 3Ks to walk towards the vehicle. That's a bad move. See, in the clip I saw, I didn't see this. She turned to go back to the vehicle. In a cop's mind, he don't know. She could be going to get a weapon. Anything could be happening. She turns and walks off, asking for badge numbers, walking off. And look at this black man. Look at his head. He's just looking down. Like immediately, if I'm in his space, I'll turn and look at her and ask the question, where the hell are you going? What the hell are you doing? Immediately, that's where I am. Not out of necessarily, I'm afraid, I'm just but this right here will get you fucked up. This will get you fucked up. And the black man in this position, sir, you have an obligation to not only look out for her, but look out for both of y'all. Because if it escalates, things can happen. Or if you have something in the trunk or whatever that's causing your shit to get searched or anything. And this is a bad move right here. This is a bad move. Look at her. Into the car. She reached into, y'all saw that? She reached into the vehicle. And this man got his head down. Black man, let me tell you something. First of all, if cops are around, your head is on a fucking swivel. Mine is. Period. Don't care. My head's on a swivel. At this point, you check her. What the fuck are you doing? Where are you going? He has an ink pen right here. You don't need your phone. The ink pen is here if you want to write some shit down. You want to write down a badge number or something. You can do that. You don't go reach in no vehicle. That's just not smart. I don't give a damn who you are. Black man or black woman, that's not smart. I don't give a damn if the cop black or not. That's not smart. And I would have immediately like, what the fuck are you doing? Where are you going? Not smart. Let's just be real now. Because again, the clip I saw wasn't this. We're going to get to the part later on what I saw. I didn't see this. That was a very bad move on her part. And as for him being over, as a black man supposed to be over the situation, he didn't say a goddamn thing. He let her do it.
What's your name?
Officer Brooks.
What's your first
Officer Petty.
name?
I'm not going to give you my first name.
He said, I'm not giving you my first name.
You do have to sign.
No, I don't.
Wait, now, she comes back fierce, ready. Don't know her life could have been over. If that was a cave cop, she probably would have got shot 1,000 times in her back. As soon as she reached in the vehicle. Pop, 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 pop. Black man traumatized. But she comes back with attitude. No, I don't have to sign this. Yes, you do. I told this man right here he had to sign it. Oh, he gonna go to jail. You do have to sign it. You don't have an option to not sign this. She said, no, I don't. What you mean? No, you don't. At this moment, here you have a police officer. And as petty as he's fucking being, it's the law. You have to sign it. You don't get to say, no, I'm not. You don't get to do that right then. You could dispute it later, but you don't get to do that. Right on that bitch Daffy Duck. He got your ID already. So what was it about you hiding your identity? He already got your IDs. He started off the videos with your IDs. So what, I mean, you're acknowledging you can argue with a judge. Hey, I was out of town. Now, you black, judge ain't gonna give a fuck, but you can make that argument later on. You not say, no, I don't. Yes, you do. You do got to sign it. The black man done signed it already.
Well, like I explained to him, if you don't sign it, then you're going to be physically taken to jail.
Gotcha.
So
Got you.
What's your name?
Officer Brooks.
Come on, ma'am. Like, what all are you typing that slow? Let me tell you something about women in texting. When they serious about texting, both them thumbs on that damn phone. Let me tell you that right now. That's something I know about black women. Both them thumbs is on that phone if it's real. Like, I'm just being real with you. Like, I don't know what she's typing up. He done said Officer Brooks a couple times, 07, whatever the fuck number it is. He done said all this, and she one fingering. She's not seriously. I don't know what she's typing at this moment. I don't know. I'm be honest with y'all. I don't know, but I know black women. And when they getting ready to text some real shit, both thumbs is on that bitch. Both hands is on it. Both thumbs is going crazy. Going crazy. Somebody said she was searching something on Google. I don't give a damn. If she, in this situation, both thumbs is going crazy. And then women got that little swipe thing they can do now where they ain't even got to lift the hand. All types of crazy shit. I don't know what she typing.
What's the badge number?
I gave it to you 2 times. Bro.
Twice.
And I'm not giving it to you. Are you going to sign it?
No, because I want your badge number.
Now, listen. Okay. I want you to listen. He done told her, here's the cost of you not signing. I told the black man don't want to go to jail tonight. So he signed. I done told you what the consequence was of you not signing. She said, I'm not signing anything. I want your badge number. He gives it to her twice. And she's still like, no, I'm not signing anything. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. None of this is, look, snowball. It's snowballing already. It's been snowballing since she got the phone. Now he going to put his shit back. Okay, I'll keep your ID. Because where you going without your ID anyway? Put your hands behind your back for me. That's what he said. She thought it was a game. He's serious.
Hey, listen, man. She said she's not signing it. Put your hands behind your back.
Sir, you're hurting me.
Okay.
Look.
Put your hands behind your back.
Sir.
Put your hands behind your back.
Now look. Now, let me tell y'all something. At this moment, whether you like it or not, she is resisting arrest. She's conceded to the fact that she's willing to get arrested over a signature, which is crazy. Black man ain't step in and like, yo, what the fuck? If you don't sign this shit so we can get out of here, I was about to get some head. You fucking my night up as along with yours. You making everybody's day longer right now. Yes, this is a petty ass hoe ass nigga. We can talk about him on the way to the motherfucking room or on the way to the house. We can talk about him on the way to eat. Wherever we go, we can talk about this hoe ass nigga. We can talk about him. Citation price can't be $1,000. It got to be some little petty shit. We can talk about all the shit we want. I was about to get some head. Yo, like what you doing? And then the black man gonna grab the officer like, yo, sir, she was about to suck my dick. So can you just don't touch her like that? Cause then she gonna be in a bad mood. I can't get no head. Like I ain't trying to battle out here tonight, but you know how they is. He trying to save face. But he done told her, ma'am, put your hands behind your back. You made a choice at that moment to be about that life. If a cop tell me, sir, it's either this or go to jail, and I choose to go to jail route, I'm okay, hands behind my back. Let's go. I'm out of here. My hands behind my back, lock me up. Let's go. Because I already made the decision that I'm ready to go. She thought it was a game when he said, or else I will physically lock you up. She thought it was some type of game. Now she's talking about you hurting me. He got his thumb on her arm. But let me tell you something about women. Women can be so dramatic. He put his, literally, it's almost like he taking a thumbprint. He put his thumb on her arm. She said, you hurting me. I think I might, like my arm is about, the shoulder about to break right now. Like I am hurt and in pain, sir. Because now the dramatics is coming. Now the thug life is gone. Now we gonna go to dramatics. Thug life didn't work. Give me your badge number. I don't know what she been watching. Maybe she thought badge number would work. Give me your name and badge number. I don't know what she been watching these white folk. I don't know what she been doing. She maybe saw the caves doing it. And she said, you know what? I'm gonna try this move out here. Give me your name and badge number. Soon as that didn't work, now she goes into dramatics. Sir, you're breaking my arm. Ma'am, like you chose. You chose.
I need you to back up. You don't need to touch her like that.
Look at him. You don't need to touch her like that. I was about to get some head, nigga.
Put your hands behind your.
What question are you asking? I didn't hear the question. I'm trying to figure out where is this question that you asked? Name and badge number. Gave you those multiple times. What's this question that you, and he like, don't touch her like that. Like, bro, like she, at this point, you should have been said something to her, sir. When she went to the vehicle, you should have stepped in then. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Come sign this shit. You can sign that bitch Betty Boop. I don't care. Come sign it. We was about to get it in.
I asked you to sign the ticket. You told me you're not signing it.
She said she's not signing it.
I'm asking you a question.
What's the question?
No, I'm not going to ask you again. I'm going to force you to put your hands behind your back.
But, sir, Mr. Brooks.
Hold on. Hold on, yo. Sir, Mr. Brooks, he done said put your hands behind your back. You made your decision. What is you Mr. Brooks and inserting for now? What is all that about? What is all that coming from now? Now he done told you put your hands behind. Now it's time. You about to get arrested now.
This really necessary?
It wasn't necessary.
Hey, listen, okay, you can put your phone down.
Okay, Mr. Brooks.
Like now the black man want to speak up. You late, bro. Black man, you late. You're late. While you was sitting there looking dumbfounded when she ran to the car, dumbfounded when he gave you the citation and you asked him you couldn't say nothing, did you late? Because now you talking to the cop. He ain't your brother. He ain't your friend. He ain't your homie. It's Officer Petty. He established that when he was giving you the ticket. You know what you're dealing with. You talking to him? You're wasting your time, bro. You should have been talking to the woman that you was with. That's who you should have been talking to. That's who you should have been trying to calm down. You are late. It's already escalated, bro. It's already escalated. And now she resisting.
You don't have option.
Yeah, look, when keeping it real goes wrong. Oh, I'll sign it now. No, ma'am. It's we out of here now. Now we out of here. We out of here. Now it's too late for you to have that option. I gave you that option and you told me no. You told me no more than once. I even checked with you. Are you sure you want to do this shit? And you still said no. Now you want to sign it. It's too late now. You dealing with my name is Officer Petty. That's what his name is.
But I'm going to sign the ticket, Mr. Brooks.
Ain't no Mr. Brooks. That's Officer Petty.
I'm going to sign the ticket.
No, I'm not going to play that.
I know, but I'm going to sign
Put your hands behind your back.
Mr. Brooks, I'm going to sign it.
You're acting you resist.
I'm asking you why am I putting my hands behind my back?
Ma'am. And this is the part of the video that I saw. I saw some of this part. I only saw like a clip. So we're going to be looking at some things together that I haven't seen. But this is the part that I saw right here. And it picked up from here. She's saying, why are you telling me to put my hands behind my back? You're under arrest, ma'am. You're under arrest. That's why he's asking you to put your hands behind your back. Now you're under arrest. Officer Petty, whole ass nigga. Look, you won't get no argument from me that this is a bitch ass nigga. You won't get no argument from me that this was a bitch ass nigga. None. But you can't ask, why are you asking me to put my hands behind my back? You're under arrest. This is how I cuff people, man. This is how they taught us. This is how you get cuffed. This is how it works.
I'm going to sign the ticket, but why am I under arrest?
You're under arrest because you didn't sign the ticket.
I'm going to sign the ticket, Mr. Brooks.
That's all it is.
I'm going to sign the ticket.
I want you to sign the ticket.
Now, could this officer, Petty, could have been like, you know, she's saying she's going to sign a ticket. I can go ahead and get up out of here. I can go ahead and just, you know, they from out of town. Maybe, I mean, I don't know what's going on. Officer Petty's going to take it up. He going up too. Because he done gave her chances. I can't say he didn't. He gave her chances. And she said, fuck all that. And the black man didn't do anything to stop her or anything to get her to acquiesce. Do what I did. Do as I do. And we can talk about this nigga later. Now it ain't why are you arresting me? Because I told you if you didn't sign a citation, you was getting arrested. There's no question of the why you're getting arrested. I told you.
I'm going to sign the ticket now. Mr. Brooks, I'm going to sign the ticket.
Now the option is gone.
I gave you two options.
I'm asking for your badge number, and I wasn't told my badge number.
Now look at all this.
Oh my God. Mr. Brooks, I'm telling you that I'm going to sign the ticket.
And it looked crazy. It looked like you watching one of them. Remember y'all old school Blair Witch Project? Like you watching one of them type movies. It looks like there's a whole lot going on. But what's happening is she's not putting her hands behind her back. That's what's causing all this. Now, have your boyfriend or whoever this nigga is follow you up to the jailhouse and bond you out. Now that's where we at. Now, because now you done said you didn't want to sign the shit. You said you didn't have to sign it. Now, once I go to arrest you, now you want to sign it. Now we have a whole different scenario playing out. Now I'm arresting your ass. You better have him follow me up here and he can bond you out. And y'all can finish. He can finish, you can finish sucking his dick or whatever you was doing. Whatever y'all was doing, you can finish it. But right now, you're getting your ass arrested. Because it's Officer Petty. It was Officer Petty. Both of them was issued a citation. I see somebody said in the comments. Both of them was issued a citation. He had both their license. It was 2 citations. He gave the black man his copy of the citation. She has her own citation. This is why he's not arresting the black man, because of how she's acting. She's acting on her own free will. She's her own entity at this point. They are not a group. They are not a team. She's acting on her own free will, or he would have been arresting a black man too for how she was acting. He signed his. He got his copy. He good to go. She chose to go in and be extra about the situation. And now when he's trying to arrest her, she's resisting. It is what it is. Now you talking about don't grab her like that. You should have grabbed her. My nigga, you talking about don't grab her like that. You should have grabbed her when she was on her way to the car. Man, look, grab her arm. What the fuck you think you doing? Sign this goddamn citation so we can go. My dick hard and shit too. Like, no, ma'am. Look, no. Go gadget arm that motherfucker. Like, no, bitch, nah, ma'am. Come on. You should have been grabbed her. Had you grabbed her early, he wouldn't be grabbing her now. Showing up late, talking about why you grabbing her like that. She won't put her hands behind her back. That's why.
Can you please tell me why I'm being arrested? Oh my God.
Really?
Please, in the name of Jesus, please.
Oh no. Oh no. Yeah. Oh no. Now, as she continues to ask this man, why is she being arrested? And then she says, oh my God, in the name of Jesus, some old Christian babble fuckery. Christian babble. That's what that is. It ain't never worked. They ain't never say black folk. You can say in the name. You can plead the blood of the lamb. It does not matter. At no point has it mattered. Not once. I'm so sorry. You don't get to plead in the name of Jesus as you not putting your hands behind your back. You under arrest. You didn't want to sign it. You don't get to call for Jesus now. I don't think Jesus even applies in this situation. He ain't coming no way. You don't get to plead the blood. You don't get to do that now, ma'am. You don't get to do that. I mean, hold on, I'm gonna go back a little bit. She said, why am I being arrested? Because you didn't sign a citation. Stop asking me that stupid ass question. Like, you didn't sign it. Yes, Officer Petty, yes. I'm with y'all, but come on, you didn't sign a citation. That's why you're being arrested. Stop asking that stupid ass question.
In the name of Jesus, please, God, in the name. Why am I
Please,
being
God.
arrested? I'm going to sign a ticket.
No, you're not going to sign. You're supposed to have been signed.
Why am I being arrested? Why am I being arrested? I don't understand why I'm being arrested.
And she's still resisting.
Why I'm being arrested?
And she's still resisting. Keep this in mind. She's still resisting, even as she's saying, why am I being arrested? Her hand's standing behind her back. She got one cuff on one arm. Asking this silly ass question when it's been answered multiple times.
Turn around and put your hands behind
You
your back.
tell me why I'm being arrested. I have the right. I have the right to know.
Listen to this. Talking about rights.
Behind your back.
And he done pulled a taser out. Now, let me tell you something, man. This is why listen. I don't fuck with cops, but I know I couldn't be one. I'm not built for intense situations like this, especially dumb shit like this. Why am I being arrested? Ma'am, you know why. And now you're being dramatic. Now you want to go to crime. You was a thug, full-blown thug life. Full-blown thug life early on. Full-blown. Now it's why you're being arrested. Now it's you don't want you resisting arrest full-blown. Like, stop this dramatic ass shit. Now you done got to the point where your dramatics are taking over and it don't matter. It's too late.
Put your hands behind your back.
Listen to the black man. Listen to the black man. To my, why you pull it out? Because I'm about to tase the shit out of her. That's why I pulled it out. I pulled it out because I'm about to hit her with some goddamn votes because I'm tired of fighting. There's no way I could do that. I'm not about to fight with a motherfucker. I'm not about to fight. I'm not as a cop. I'm not about to be fighting with somebody. I done told them why. Here we are, assuming I'm in a position of Officer Petty. Because again, I told you I was going to look at this thing from every side. To be fair, I'm not built like that. I would have been tased her. I'd have tased her when she was standing up. I mean, my tase game would be so quick if I was a cop. Like, I'm telling you, I would get fired fast. I ain't built for this shit. My tase game will be a fool. My tase game will be a complete fool. I'm hitting motherfuckers. I'm sorry. That's just where I would be with it. I'm not dealing with this. I'm not wrestling a woman to the ground, doing no jujitsu style moves. I'm not doing none of that. Put your hands behind your back. I'll say that 3 times tops, and I'm hitting. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not built like that. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. That boy said it's unnecessary. Now you coming in, now you giving direction, now you giving leadership because you want to direct you want to direct the cop, but you didn't direct your woman, bro. Now you speak it up. It ain't necessary. What wasn't necessary was for her walking back to her car to get her phone. That's what wasn't necessary. That wasn't necessary. You should have been speaking up on the things that are unnecessary. You should have been speaking about those things then. Now it's necessary because she's resisting arrest. She's actively resisting arrest. She could have got arrested on her 2 feet. Put your hands behind your back. She chose to wallow on the ground, lay on her back, ask why she getting arrested. All that's what's unnecessary, my nigga. And ain't no woman that's gonna be with me gonna act like that. I couldn't imagine it. Because now she putting us into a volatile, dangerous situation for no real reason. Over a citation? What the fuck? Now I know motherfuckers be like, it's some type of recession. People ain't got money like that. But come the fuck on, yo. A citation? I'm not going through this over a citation. You want to illegally search my vehicle? No. You just gonna come rough me up because I reach you my driver's license registration. You think you gonna slam me up against the car and all that shit? No. We can get into a tussle over that. But over a citation about being in a goddamn park after a certain time, I'm not going through all of this over that. I won't do that. And no woman that's with me will think that's a good idea. There's no way. There is no fucking way.
Just put your hands behind your back.
I don't understand why I've been
Yes, you do.
I'm putting my hands behind my back. You have not given me a reason. So why am I getting
What?
You didn't have to tell me my rights or tell me why I've been arrested. That's the one that putting my hands behind my back.
Really?
Oh my God.
Really? No. 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 I'm not built. I'm not built for none of that. What she doing? This is way too dramatic for it. No way. You know why you being arrested. You made a choice. It was the wrong one. Are y'all? Who doing this? Is any black women in my chat? Y'all doing this? You didn't sign the citation. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You could have.
Put your hands behind your back, man.
Look at all this.
I will sign the ticket, please.
Ma'am, put your hands behind your back.
Why do I understand?
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
Ma'am, he only handling you like that because you're forcing him to. And this is not me taking up for Officer Petty because we done said he a hoe ass nigga, but you could have, if you'd have just put your hands behind your back when you were standing up, you on the ground, screaming, calling for the Lord. Like, come on. Like, you going in. Full blown in. He don't want to be doing this. I know he don't want to be doing all of this. When he asked you to put your hands behind your back when you were standing up, had you just put your hands behind your back, got in the motherfucking police car, had your man follow you up to the station and bail you out, because at that moment, that's all the options you had. Like, come on. What you mean why he handling you like that? You forcing him in a position where he ain't got no choice. And listen to this silly ass black man. Why are you handling her like that, sir? What? Oh my God.
Put your hands behind your back.
Really?
Stop resisting.
Listen, ma'am, you're making him have to. You making him have to do all of that. If you holding a strong chicken wing, if I gotta bend it back to behind your back, like, hold on, yo. Hold on, let me. If you got a strong chicken wing up and somebody's trying to get it to behind your back, You have to, I mean, you making this situation too heavy. You making it way too heavy. It should not be on the ground. Your head scarf done fell off. Like, this ain't worth that. A citation is not worth any head scarves coming off. That is not a night that involves head scarves being removed or knocked off of body. That is not a headscarf off night. It's just not. It's not rolling around on the ground. It's not that type of night. It's just not. This is not the type of night you have. And the black man, why are you doing that? You see why. She is resisting. That nigga talking about, come on, man. Is it real? Yes. This is real life. Hey, what the? Really? Really? Any black woman that would act like this, raise your hand. Now that y'all have seen more of it, let me ask y'all. Code 4063. He calling out codes on her now. This done got to be out of control. Any black woman that would act like this, raise your hand. Just I want to see. I want to see who all in here would act like this for real. Is this necessary? Nice dress messed up. Now it's dusty. Like, come on, yo. Hunter Green, nice little dress she got on, scarf off. All of this? No, not no woman that's with me. Nuh-uh. Not no woman that's with me. Now more cops having to show up. Look at all this. And this nigga still talking about that was unnecessary. Look at him. So another black officer done showed up. Now he coming in on all he see is the resisting. He don't know the full situation. He don't know he coming to back up Officer Petty. He don't know how this officer right here may have handled it in a completely different way. He may have handled it a completely different way. Still a cop, still 3Ks, but he may have handled it different because we knew it was Officer Petty the whole time. Now this black man want to get everybody's name. Sir, it's too late. It's too late. You let the shit get out of hand. You let a woman take control of a situation while your dumb ass was standing around, and now you want to talk about this unnecessary. You let it get too far. You should have reeled her ass in a long time ago, because I damn sure would have. Now look at all this. Listen to this. All of this. I know he mad. All of that. Phone still in hand, though. Y'all notice, let me tell you something. Her hand phone game is a fool because scarf off on the ground. She done been chicken wing, pulled on, rolled over, laid on her back, and that phone is still in her hand. That's dedication. Where y'all taking her? Sir, where do you think we going? Look, listen, let me tell you something. Black man, shut your damn mouth at this point. What you mean, where you taking her? What is this you trying to be strong now? Asking questions that have easy answers? Like, you know where the fuck they taking her. There's no mystery. He told you where he was taking her a long time ago. They're not going to the movie theater. They're not going up to the Waffle House either. Bet you that. She not going to be stopping by nowhere to get no damn food. Bet you that. And look at, and she got the braids in. That's how I know. He knew he was about to get some crazy head. Women with these types of braids right here. Let me tell you something about them for a minute. That's really why I wish he would just be honest. Like, do y'all know what y'all stopping me from? Do you see them braids? I'd have just said that. Officer, do you see her braids? Do you know what was about to go down? Women that look, let me tell you something. Once the braids like this right here, bro, he hurt. He heard he probably discombobulated. That's why he keeps saying dumb shit. Where y'all taking her, sir? He discombobulated because he knew he was about to get some crazy head. Women with these braids right here got that new growth in them. Shit. Boy. He hurt. Please, God. Now we back to the Lord and Savior.
Sit up and get in the car.
Still resisting. God ain't helping.
Oh my God.
Go ahead and search her before I put it in. Sit up.
Oh my. Really?
Any knives, anything like that? No. You sure?
No weapons. All she had was her head. That was her only weapon tonight with the braids. That was her weapon tonight, that head.
Put your finger inside.
Wow. Dramatic.
Oh my God. Can I have my phone?
What? No. Hold. Y'all give me a minute. Hold on. I cannot with the dramatics. Hold on, y'all. Let's do. Hold on. What you said? Wait, what you said? All that. Watch this.
Can I have my phone?
Wait. What? Can I? Look, watch this, y'all. Look. Oh my God. Why are you arresting me? Can I have my phone, please? Huh? And if I'm the black man that's with her, I'm like, wait a minute. With that, has she ever used that on me? Like, what the fuck did she just do in front of my face? Now I'm checking to see. I'm looking at every situation we ever been in. I'm drifting off in my mind. Like, wait a minute. Those weren't real tears. Now I'm looking at everything in slow motion. I'm looking at our whole relationship. Like, have I ever been? Has she? What you mean? I cannot. Black women. Now I'm looking at the chat. Listen, that's the whole video, y'all. Listen. That's all. Let me come back. Let me go to a good steal. Let me go back to the moment she said, "Can she have her phone?" Let me try to get back to that because that's where I'm gonna leave it. Right there. Right here. We're gonna leave it right here. Let me tell y'all something. let me tell y'all something about can I have my phone, please? No. Like what situation in life? How you gonna text? What type texter are you where you can do it behind your back? Now she did hold on to that bitch for a long time. How you go from all that dramatics, all those theatrics? Oh my God, why am I? Can I get my phone? And do what with it? And do what? Let me tell y'all something about this. Let me tell y'all something. I don't know how the cop didn't laugh. I don't know how he held it in. Maybe they taught him at the academy. Maybe that cop was just having a bad day. Maybe he was mad because he been trying to get his wife to give him head for ever, and she won't do it for real. And here this man is getting some rando head in the park. He could have been a hater. And once he saw she had them braids, I knew his heart probably cried on the inside a little bit because he know about them braids. I know about them braids. And maybe Officer Petty is just a hater. But for her to do all of that, just to go right back to calm, where my phone? Can I get my phone, please? Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something about me. I didn't see all of this in context. I still believe that the black cop, 3Ks, is and was a bitch ass nigga. I believe that in my heart. But the black man she was with is also a bitch ass nigga. And she needed leadership and guidance in this moment. She needed leadership and guidance in this moment. Now, had he tried to lead and guide her and she'd have kept going on what she was doing, then you back up and you throw your hands up. Now, I'm sitting in the car, my citation, and it is what it is. I done tried to tell you what to do. Now, if she'd have went against his leadership at that moment, let me tell y'all black men something. Once you try to give leadership in situations like this, and you may be with a woman that resists your leadership, you've done all you can do. You back up. You make sure they don't do nothing like rape her or nothing like that, but you did all you can do. But this black man didn't even try. That's trash. He could have de-escalated even when she wanted to escalate, because a lot of times, let me tell you something. I love black women to death, to life, period. Brought me here. That's the vessel from which I came. Sometimes they're going to want to go up top. Sometimes they're going to want to go up top. And it's up to you as a man to bring her back. To bring her back down. And if you're trying to bring her down, you're trying to give her that direction and she resists your direction, then what you do is make sure that she's safe. And you got to take your hands off of it. Ain't nothing you can do at that moment. Because you tried. Now, again, I don't know why he out in public with a woman that's want to act like this, but then I'm looking at him and he failed too. And all three parties in this situation, all of them failed to me. All of them failed to me. Every single one of them. Officer Petty failed. Rando black man failed. Rando black woman failed. Everybody did. Now, let me tell y'all the caveat of him being a black officer. Officer Petty. If that had been a cave cop, 3 Ks, don't get this shit fucked up, that would have went completely different and could have ended with her being brutalized or murdered. A cave cop wouldn't have went for all of that. He'd have pulled out some WWE wrestling. He probably would have jumped off top of the police car, elbow dropped her, kicked her in the face. It would have been a completely different situation, I do believe, if that would have been a cave cop. I don't even know if she would have did all that if that would have been a cave cop. Maybe she saw the black cop and it some comfort came to her because she saw likeness in him with them both being black. Maybe that made her think that she could try to, badge number game and name game. And then once he got serious, or never mind, I'm going to sign it. He wasn't going for all that because he already was mad because he not the one getting head out there in the park. He was already mad about that. Truth be told, he was already mad about that. Now he tell you put your hands behind your back. You resisting. If that had been a cave cop, I really don't think she would have did all that. Now, this is, of course, speculation because it was a black cop. We don't know. But I do believe if that would have been a cave cop, that'd have been a very, very bad situation. And based on her behavior, if she would have still acted like that, the cave cop would have fucked around and got off and it been justified because of how reckless she was from the damn near the very beginning. Going back to your car, reaching into the front seat. I'm very surprised that the cop didn't say something to her then. I was, when I saw that part, because again, I didn't see that part initially when I saw the video. When I saw that part, I was very surprised. Ma'am, what in the fuck are you doing? I was very surprised that he didn't say that to her. Very surprised the black man wasn't like, where in the fuck are you going? Going back to the car to reach in? No. Because at that moment, you're not only putting your life in harm's way, you putting my life in harm's way. You putting everybody in harm's way. Be careful. Be very, very careful. I'm not telling black folk to be cowards. I'm not telling you to be bitch made. I'm not telling you to let these cops treat you any old type of way. This was a citation. The equivalent to a parking ticket. Am I with a woman that's not only gonna want to take it up top, but then I can't reel her in and she go through all of this? I'll make sure she's safe. I'll never hear from, she'll never be dealing with me in no more in her whole fucking life, because she has no regard, not only for my leadership, but she has no regard for our lives. That's not a safe woman to even be around. Period. If the black man would have escalated that shit like that, I would say the same thing to black women. That's not the type black man you need to be around. He putting your life in danger for petty, stupid shit. You don't ever need to talk to that motherfucker again. Make sure the cops don't shoot him 1,000 times. But that was it. That's why y'all don't talk no more. Girl, can you believe this nigga over a citation and did all this? That's the story of why y'all don't talk no more right there. He don't care about me, himself. If either one of them got kids, that's ridiculous. Listen, when it comes to the caves and cops and all that type of old shit, I'm going to be probably one of the most rebellious motherfuckers out here. But this right here, a citation, you didn't know the law. It's a stupid ass law. I don't know why that law is in place. Maybe they have people hanging out in these parks at late at night that's doing some old other shit, using drugs and things like that. Don't know the story behind the reason why this is a rule, but okay, it's a rule. Yes, the officer's a bitch ass nigga for writing me a ticket for it, but I'm telling the story of how I wrote a ticket from a bitch ass cop last night while I was about to get some head. And then later on, I went on ahead and got that head anyway, because we talked about his ass. We talked about his bitch ass. We did. We talked about him together. Can you believe this whole ass motherfucking? See, this is why I can't stand black cops now. We had the whole conversation on our way. But I'm not going through this over no citation. Is it just me? Let me look at some of y'all's comments. Tell me what y'all think about this, man. Because again, when it was sent to me, it was sent like, look at this cop and how he treating this black woman. And I felt that shit because I only saw 30 seconds. And she was asking, why are you arresting me? And she was on the ground and he was roughing her up. Why are you arresting me? And see, I assumed that there was no, indication of why she was being arrested. Hey, that's a good question. Why the fuck are you arresting me? And I'm glad I didn't come out here and say that on my Instagram. I ain't say nothing nowhere. I just saw that clip and I said, okay, say less. And then when I saw, okay, it's a longer clip. Okay, let me go watch the longer one. And then I saw a little bit at the beginning. And I said, I'm coming out here and we're going to talk about this shit. Because I don't know what all everybody saw. But I know once I saw her walk to the car, I said, oh, no. And everything after that, her God or her Jesus ain't going to save you from the situation. You were supposed to save yourself. You put your life in harm's way, ma'am, as soon as you walked to that car and reached in it. All that screaming, yelling, hollering, like, ma'am, all of that. You didn't have that same energy when he's asking for that badge number, did you? When he told you, you do have to sign it, and you said, no, I don't. How you gonna be out of state and then go somewhere and then talk about these laws? You know, that may be a dumbass law, but you can't do that. And the man that said you had to sign it, or I'm going to physically lock you up. You had a choice in that moment. That's either option A or option B. Hell, I'd have signed that bitch Jesus Christ. My Lord and Savior. I'd have signed it my Lord and Savior, goddammit, and kept it moving. Because it makes no sense to have that much of an issue with signing a citation when he already had your license, name, address. He already had all of that. The signing part is a formality. It's some bullshit, but it's merely a formality. That's all it is. The citation ain't going to just go away because you don't sign it or nothing like that. Like seriously. Seriously. And then the clip I saw, it was her sister. It was the girl said that she was her sister, and look how these cops treat my sister. She ain't never did this, that, or the other. And I'm like, damn, that's crazy. When in hindsight, I'm going back, like, ma'am, did you see the whole fucking video? Sister? Because had that been my sister, I'd have told her about her goddamn self. Do you know you could have been killed? Do you know that? Going and reaching into a goddamn car, you could have been killed. You put your life in harm's way for no fucking reason. My sister, my brother would have got a speech from hell. And I'm mad a little bit. And we ain't gonna talk for some days after. Like, what world do you live in? What world did you create? Where you just gonna reach all willy, walked, turned around, walked away. I knew then it was over. What world did you create for yourself where you get to do this? That wasn't safe, man. That wasn't safe. That was not safe. Black folk, that ain't it. We ain't got to fuck with the police. We know we don't fuck with them. I don't fuck with them at all. But if I'm being written a citation, I'm not about to be all extra about it. There's no need. Oh, okay, I wasn't supposed to be out here getting some head. Cool. Okay, I feel you. I'll pay this little $100. All right, cool. It's a L I took. I know next time I come through here, I can't be pulling up at no park. I wasn't the type of motherfucker that would go to a park anyway. Like, I don't even know. Like, you could be on a residential street or something. Like, you'd have came out better on a resi. Like, go down off on a resi real quick. You could have went down on a residential real quick. In a parking lot. Go to a goddamn a goddamn parking lot or something. A goddamn grocery store parking lot or something. Like, I ain't never pulled up in no park for no shit like that. And these is grown folk. So I don't know how heavy it was for to have them out there like that, for real. But this is a situation that could have been avoided. Of course, you have a story about the cops at this point. Like, hey, they gave us some ticket on some old bullshit. Now it's something y'all get mad about, laugh about a little bit, talk about the bitch ass cop, but everybody is safe. Everybody made it to their destination. He getting some of this goddamn set it off braids head, and everybody's cool. This wasn't something that y'all know I go hard for our people. I'm gonna go in. This right here won't it. This ain't it right here. I'm not going hard for this. Because this just ain't safe. And this is a bad example to set for any black child, any young black person. This ain't it. If you hear me, you listen to my voice right now, this ain't it. You don't act like that. Black man, you with that woman, you check that behavior early. You try to reel it in best you can. Now, of course, hey, everybody ain't gonna listen. It is what it is. And I will say that in that situation, when she won't listen, and then black women be like, well, we ain't protected. Well, in that moment, the protection for her would have been following his lead, following his order. Hey, where the fuck you going? You're not going to that car. You're not reaching in there. I've seen things happen. I've seen cops tell people to reach for stuff and still they murder him. Philando Castile. No, that ain't what we doing out here today. That's not what we doing out here today. But this black man with his old hoe ass, he bitch made. That head still on his mind. All he can say the whole time is, why y'all doing this? You don't need to be doing this. Black man, take over the situation early. If you are in the leadership, I mean, this we gonna claim we are. Nip this thing in the bud early. Or at least try. I can't say that somebody just gonna fall down, bow down to you, but you at least make the effort to de-escalate this way before it gets to this point. $100 ticket ain't worth it. It isn't worth it. Okay. It is what it is. I'm just to me again. Once I saw this, all three sides of this was wrong to me. It just everything was fucked up. Everything was bad off to me, in my opinion. And then with her, I'm gonna tell y'all though, That can I get my phone at the end? Man, listen. Exactly. Exactly. Again, any black women that would have acted like that, I mean, let me know. Afro says should have taken her ticket and went on to the house. It is what it is. Crystal says Petty Cop should have said y'all have to leave, park is closed, and watch them leave since he knew they was from out of town. Exactly. I said the same thing. Immediately, I said that. Immediately. That's what he could have said. But you said his first name. His first name is Petty. First name Petty, last name Petty. Don't matter. We understand what we're dealing with. Yes, he should have done. Okay, y'all from out of town. They probably didn't know. Cool. That may be what we would have done. But when you dealing with bitch ass cops, and I'm gonna tell you, cops are carrying frustration through the day. They may be mad about what they get paid. They may be mad at their wives. They may be mad at their people that in their family. They're human beings. They can have a day where things set them off a little bit more than other days. They're humans. This could have been goddamn petty day for him. I don't know, but I understand they are human. This could have been a long ass day. He might not even want to work this shift tonight. Like, God damn, I should be getting some head myself. Man, my wife be on that bullshit. Anything could have been going through his head. Anything. And he decided to be petty. There's no reason. No reason he should have wrote them a citation. There's no justifiable reason. But in the eyes of the so-called law, he was right. In the eyes of the law, not in the eyes of me, maybe not in the eyes of you, because we'd have did it differently. I would only be arresting caves for shit like that. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. This is why, if I saw 2 caves out there, I arrest the shit out of them. And y'all know how caves get down. They put up a whole big fuss. And I guess she may have this may be some cave behavior and rubbed off on her. I don't know who the fuck she thought she was. I would only arrest cave folk for acting like that. I would only write citations for caves. That's why my shit wouldn't even be right. They'd be like, Robert, I noticed that you don't be writing tickets to black folk. What's going on with you? We got you supposed to be writing tickets for tail lights being out and the little light over the license plate. You're supposed to write a ticket for that and parking citations, and you're supposed to be out here getting to work. What is this racial bias? And I'd be guilty as a bitch because I wouldn't even be able to do it. I'm like, no, I'm gonna just put my badge and gun down right here because y'all can have this bullshit because I'm only writing tickets for white folk. I'm only writing citations for white folk. Now we talking about crime. That's different. If you got me at the black rapist, black murderer, I'm on that. I'm on that. But tickets, no, I'm only writing them for white folk. Yeah, it's only the caves. I wouldn't be worth a damn. I wouldn't be worth a damn. Be fucked up. I'm only writing them for the caves. Yeah, the park after dark thing. That's only for the caves. Yeah, I'd be fucked up. I'm admitting it to y'all. At least I ain't hiding it, goddamn it. Shit. I'm admitting it. I'm not doing no citations, tickets. I'm not, man. Y'all get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. I'm not doing that for black folk. I'm not doing it. And maybe that's what she thought. Maybe she thought a brotherhood and she thought everything would be okay and she can talk crazy. Maybe she thought all that. I don't know. I don't see black cops and see a brother. I don't believe in it because I know who they work for. I know what they were sent to do. I know who they work for. And truth be told, being all the way real with y'all, I done had cave cops be more or less, I'll say less aggressive than some goddamn black cops. I done been in situations where I done dealt with that. Well, I done had a black cop try to be all goddamn talking crazy and shit like that. Now, I'm not going for it. Now, the situation didn't escalate to this. Now, this is crazy. I'm not going for nobody talking to me crazy. I don't give a damn what color you are, what race you claim, what set you claim. I don't give a fuck. You're not going to talk to me crazy. But I've had to where you could tell, them bitches walk up with a goddamn attitude, man. Some of them black ones be thinking like, bro, I don't give a damn. You take that utility belt off real quick, and we can shoot the ones. That's how I be feeling. Sometimes they walk up, holding their belt and shit, and doing all this extra ass shit. They done got this shit from the caves. They act just like a racist cave. Got it from them. They run up on you with that same energy. Like, bruh, just unfasten that belt and set it down. That's it. That's all I need. And if you whoop my ass, you whoop my ass. That's fine. But if you take that belt off, because a lot of motherfuckers take the badge off. Fuck the badge. You can keep the goddamn badge. You can keep the little goddamn star on your chest. Just take that utility belt off with all that shit on there. Take the taser, the gun, and really the baton. Really, that's all I need. You can just set those 3 things down. You can keep the belt on if you need to. And let's just shoot this one real quick. Because they walk up with that attitude. Like, nah, man, get your bitch ass the fuck out of here. They talk crazy to you. Like, no, you got the wrong one. You got the wrong motherfucking one. Then I had some caves that come up, and they cool. Like, ain't no big deal. I didn't even have caves let me off with warnings and shit. Caves done gave me warnings. Like, you speeding like a motherfucker. And I'd be like, yep, I'm in a rush. I'm trying to get to it. I ain't gonna lie. I'm in a rush. I'm trying to get to it. And I done got warnings from them. And I done had the black cops try to cheat and go crazy. I mean, one time I got pulled and I had, this is goddamn, I might have been like 21, 22. Young as hell. Had a nickel bag on me. This is back when nickel bags was a thing. They're not a thing no more. Now you pay $1,000 for a nickel bag because they call it loud. Now the game is out of control now. Back when Reggie was Reggie, and Reggie was okay. Reggie was cool. A nickel bag. Nickel. Black cop went crazy over it. Went stupid over it. And I told him I had it. You know how they ask you that question? You got anything in here? Yeah, I got a nickel bag of weed. And this is when I was younger, I was more naive. I thought, black man, hey, I tell them the truth. That's they be acting like. You just tell them the truth, man. They lie. They lie like hell. That day, he might have had some frustration on him. Might have had a long day. So he tries to, get all aggressive with me. Want to pull me out. Well, you probably got more in there. I'm like, no, I'm admitting to what I got. You can search. I mean, if you feel like you need to search the motherfucker, go. Knock yourself out. But he tried to be rough with me, though. I didn't like the way he was talking. Step out of the car. Gonna shove me up against the goddamn door and shit. Cuffing me and shit, all extra. And at this time, in my head, I'm like, wait, he black, though. And I thought that was a real thing. I thought there was some type of, like we just got a little sign like, well, we black. He gonna cut me a break. Nope. Didn't cut me no type of break at all over a nickel bag that I said I had. Because I had heard cops say before, if people would just be honest with me. This is back when I listened to that shit. When I thought that was some real shit, when cops was real people. Now I realize they won't. These motherfuckers got to meet quotas. They may have a chip on their shoulder. They may have an attitude. They may have been bullied in school. They may not have got no pussy in school. A number of things could have been happening. They could be getting bullied within the police force. Because a lot of these black cops just deal with racism. They'll just deal with it. For that fraternal order of police, for that blue shit they be on, they'll deal with that racism. And then come out here and goddamn treat black folk all fucked up. They'll act like that. They do that type of shit. But come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. We got to be better than this. Let me come out of this screen because I'm tired of seeing her damn face now. I can't sympathize with her. And I saw people that were saying, that cop was in the wrong and all this old shit. And I'm not saying he was in the right. But legally, he didn't do nothing wrong. Legally, he had the right to tase the shit out of her. Legally, he had a right to pull his goddamn gun out when she went inside that damn car. Legally. And maybe his blackness held him from being an extra. I don't know. But we cannot put ourselves in situations like this and then cry injustice or cry, police brutality. This ain't it. This ain't one of them times, y'all. I'm sorry. This ain't one of them times. Mm. That's all I got. I wanted to come in here and share the whole video just in case people hadn't seen the whole video. I want to make sure we put this thing in context and speak my piece. Still fuck the pigs, fuck the cops, fuck all of them, fuck anybody that's working for America 3Ks. Don't get this shit fucked up and incorporated. Fuck them all. But this could have been handled way better. This could have been handled way better. Okay, y'all listen. I'm about to get the fuck off here. Y'all like, share, subscribe. Do all that for me. And what I'm gonna try to do tomorrow. Now this is I'm not gonna promise y'all. I'll announce it on my social medias if I'm gonna go live because I want to talk about some more coon shit I've been seeing out here going on right now to deal with that as well. And some politics shit too. I want to deal with some of those things. Don't hold me to it because my day may get flooded tomorrow and I won't be able to come on here. But I'm happy everybody came in here and spent this time with me so I could break this shit down. This ain't the way to go, y'all. I'm happy everybody was able to get a couple laughs in here because this wasn't she didn't get, brutalized. She didn't get murdered. Neither one of them got murdered or nothing like that. This ain't, don't handle shit. I don't care how pro-black you are, how strong you think you are, how much like the caves you think you can act. This was a way too much for a fucking citation. And I stand by that. Okay? Shout out to Team Rob. Y'all already know what the fuck it is. Black first, second, and third. I'm out, y'all.